What's poppin'? Salud YCNA, man. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Cause today, man, finally, man, praise the Lord, man. United States has finally defeated, man, a top 25 national team, man. Oh my goodness, bro. These are the days that we pray for, eh? Now, before we talk about the game and have a look at the highlights, let me just address two things. First of all, man, I had a little issue, man, with the second episode of the New England Revolution FIFA 17 Retro Career Mode. The file got corrupted once I finished editing it. So that is an absolute bummer. And I don't think I can recover it. So the second episode might take some time, man. And it's going to be maybe a time skip of a month, eh? But, you know what, man? I get the feeling, man, that you guys ain't really messing with that type of content, eh? Because when I have a check of the analytics, right? The views and stuff like that, man. The career modes, man, they're not popping, man, like the MLS reactions, eh? I believe you guys are trying to tell me something, eh? You guys are trying to tell me something, man. Now, the real content is the career modes, man. Because you know that the reactions are good, but those have copyright, man. So, you know, maybe one day they won't be there anymore, man. Or there might be an issue in the future, right? And second thing, man, very quickly, man. Thinking of doing a live test once again this weekend, okay? FC25. I know it's coming to an end, but I've bought some equipment that allows me to do better lives, I believe, right? And better PS5 gameplay. Because the idea is to maybe, you know, FC25, it can be Ultimate Team, maybe seasons, or probably I would think about maybe continuing live the FC25 Galaxy Career Mode. Do you guys remember? The first episode is uploaded, but then I couldn't keep uploading it because, you know, I didn't have the correct equipment, man. And now I do, man. So we could do that, man. You know, chat live, man. Vibe, and also maybe, you know, talk about football, stuff like that, man. Yay or nay, man? Let me know, man. Yay or nay this weekend, man. Because I intend to do lives once FC26 comes out, okay? So this will be just a warm-up, man, to see how it goes, if it works, blah, 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 man. Yay or nay, man? Let me know, man. And if you're interested, man, what time, man? Because you know there's a time difference, man. Night, morning, evening, what is it? Because for you guys, the morning is the evening for me. For you guys, the evening is the night for me. And for you guys, the nighttime is morning time for me. Okay, man. Now that that is out of the way, man, let's start talking about this friendly, man, that we have, man. So, 2-0 victory. I couldn't watch this game because I had to wake up early. I see goals by Sendejas and Balogun. That's interesting. We have more shots and we have more possession, man. Overall, it seems like we had a good game, man. Seems like we had a good game. Now, having a look at the lineups. In goal, I see Matt Freeze. In defense, the right side is empty. Chris Richards with old ass Team Ream. Let me have a quick check. Noah Kai Banks didn't even play, bro. Okay, so this camp roster, I believe, has been wasted, bro. Because Pochettino, I don't understand. Why on earth did you bring Noah Kai Banks into the camp for, bro? You should have given him some minutes, bro. Okay, man. Now, win backs. Alex Freeman started in front of Serginho Dest. I don't know why. That makes no sense. Tyler Adams in the midfield with Christian Roldan. Bro, what is Pochettino doing, man? Because yes, we won, but we'll get to that in a second, man. We'll get to that in a second, man. Arston on the left. Okay, because, you know, Jedi is not there. Sendejas is the right winger. You know, I don't really agree with that. I don't believe he has the level to play for the national team. I think there's better guys, better options, but okay. Balogun started up top and he got a goal. Good news. That's what you want from your striker, man. He is miles ahead of Sargent. Okay. Captain America on the left. Okay. Now, looking at Japan's team, I can recognize Maeda on the left. And I believe, man, this whole team's empty, man. This is a B team, man. Trust me, eh? That's why you gotta take this victory, man, with a grain of salt. Because when you have a look at the bench, look, Mitoma's one of the best guys, Minamino as well, Kamada as well, and the three of those guys came in the second half. Endo is another one of the best players, and Kubo, another in play, man. And also, they're missing a guy who plays for Frankfurt. I can't recall right now his name. Ritsu Doan. If I'm not mistaken, let's have a quick look at that. But I believe Ritsu Doan is also a Japanese player, and he is very good. And he wasn't part of the team. This guy right here is the goalkeeper. He's the starting goalkeeper. That, you know, it's funny because actually he's American, right? But, you know, he's a dual nat, and he chose to play with Japan. So look at this, bro. Take this with a grain of salt, bro. We defeated Japan's B team. Maybe that's the only reason why we won, and why we were able to win with these guys, bro. I kind of feel like this game was rigged. Like there was a pact. Both teams, you know, shook hands and said, we're going to play our B team, and you guys can play whoever you want in order to, you know, give the country false hope, right? That's why I believe this is, man, just false hope, man. Because trust me, man, bro, there's nowhere on earth that Freeman is going to be able to hang with the best players in the World Cup. Trust me about this. Cizinho Des, he can hang with those guys. Trust me. Jack McGlynn was subbed in. Diego Luna, Damien Downs, Luca Torre, and Nathaniel Herrero. I like how he keeps getting Damien Downs minutes. I like that. Luca Torre shouldn't be part of this team. Diego Luna, I believe he's an option to come off the bench. Yeah. Jack McGlynn. If we're being honest, man, Jack McGlynn should be playing in front of Christian Roldan. Although, you know, there's many other guys who should be in front of him, right? But I don't get this, bro. I believe, man, Pochettino has some type of pact also with the MLS, in the sense that, you know, you pay me all this money, right? And I will promote the MLS, right? I will promote the players from the league, right? But here's the thing, man. Most of the players from the MLS, yes, they are good MLS proven players, but they're not good players in order to hang with the best players from Europe, right? Or from the rest of the world, man. Trust me on this, bro. Because when you have a look, for example, at Argentina or Brazil, what happens with their national teams? Maybe you see 2 or 3 players from the local league, but most of the players, the starting 11, is a team that plays completely in Europe, man. Trust me. And that's why you have to choose your best players, right? And unfortunately, your best players will be playing in Europe, man, because that's the best league. Look at this, for example, when it comes to basketball, right? All the best players play in the NBA, because the NBA is the best league in the entire world, man. So, for example, when Serbia let's focus on Serbia, right? Or Germany, when they select their team, right? Their national team, most of their players, or the guys who are the stars, come from the NBA. You see what I'm trying to say, man? You can't be choosing the players or the best players from your league when your league is not the toughest or the best one. Okay? I think I'm getting my point across, man. But look at this, man. If you look at Argentina's squad, let's see how many play in the local league. Divo Martinez, Aston Villa. Montiel, I believe right now he is playing in Argentina, right? This guy plays for, yes, River Plate. Okay, that's one player. Valerde, he plays in Europe. Otamendi, Europe. Tagliafico, Europe. Leandro Paredes, that's 2. De Paul, Europe. Well, not Europe, MLS, bro. Wow, he's still there. Eh? Crazy, eh? Okay. McAllister, Europe. Simeone, Europe. Nico Gonzalez, Europe. Lautaro Martinez, Europe. Juan Foyth, Europe. Julian Alvarez, Europe. Mastantuono, Europe. Lo Celso, Europe. Nahuel Molina, I believe he's still in Europe. Yes, he's still with Atletico Madrid, matter of fact, so he's playing in Spain. Europe. Walter Benitez, I believe he's Europe because he's playing for Crystal Palace. Yeah, I believe he just signed as well with them this year. Let's have Marcos Acuna is River Plate. That's 3. Rulli, I believe he's Europe or Saudi Arabia. He plays for Marseille. Okay, that's Europe. That's the French league. Ligue 1. Jose Manuel Lopez, I don't know who this is. Plays for Palmeiras. You know, regular Paul and him, maybe you can count them, right? As players who play in the local league. But actually, they don't. The Brazilian league is competitive. It's a good league. So, Palacios, Europe. Nico Paz, Europe. Alan Varela, Europe. So, there's 3 players that play in the Argentinian league. Or at most, 5, right? Let's have a look at the United States, man. We have Matt Freeze, 1. Black Moon, 2. Reem, 3. Freeman, 4. Roland, 5. Arston, 6. Here, same thing goes here. Zendejas could be 7 because he plays in Liga MX, right? But okay, 6. Sebastian Berhalter, 7. Herrio, 8. Luca Torre, 9. Diego Luna, 10. Jack McGlynn, 11. That's basically half of the squad, bro. Outrageous, bro. Outrageous. And you know, let's be honest, man, because I like MLS. I follow MLS. Okay? Trust me on this. I follow it, right? Even though I'm Europe, man. The league's entertaining. But it's not one of the best leagues, man. The best players are not there, man. You hear me? And look at it, bro. MLS, when they went and played the World Cup, bro, except for Inter Miami, but because they have a Chico, right? They have someone called Leo Messi. Seattle Sounders and Los Angeles Football Club couldn't get a single win, bro, in that tournament. You see what happens, bro? You see what happens? So basically what I'm trying to say, man, that Europe is the NBA. So Europe gets all the best players, right? From all the continents. Like the NBA does. The NBA gets all the best players from the rest of the continents, right? So look at this, man. Argentina, which is, I can't recall right now how many World Cups they have, right? But it's 3 or 4, no, something like that, right? I believe, man. And who knows how many Copa Americas, right? Right now, they're the second team with the most Copa Americas, if I'm not mistaken, after Brazil. Look at them, bro. That's how you explain their success. Sorry. There's only 3 guys at the most that plays in the local league. 5 guys who play in weak leagues, right? United States has half of the squad, basically. 11 players, man. Do you see what I'm trying to say, man? Do you see what I'm trying to show you guys, man? And you know damn well, considering the amount of players that we have in Europe, that half of the squad, right? Out of those 11 players, 9 don't deserve to be in the national team, right? Because Matt Freeze, we can exclude him. He deserves to be here, right? There's a different case, different scenario. And maybe, you know, we can argue maybe Arston or Tim Rim, right? Maybe those 2 could be there. The rest have no business in this squad, bro. Now, Pochettino is following this path, right? Of choosing MLS players. Look where we're headed, man. Nowhere, bro. Since he's been doing this, we barely made it to the final of the Gold Cup. We only did because the competition wasn't that good, right? So far, friendlies. We lost against Turkey. We got completely destroyed against Switzerland. We lost against South Korea. And we managed to beat Japan's B team. Look what I'm trying to say, man. The best guys didn't play for Japan. This is false hope, man. I tell you, man. There might be a narrative, bro, here, man. You hear me? And I'm trying to show you the reason why. Once again, I believe we're going to go out early in the World Cup, man. This could be prevented, right? But Pochettino has to stop, man, sucking dicks, bro. I bet you he's taking orders from someone, right? Telling him, you have to choose this amount of players, right? But, man, this is not how you win the sport, bro. This is not how you win the sport. Trust me, man. It would be a whole different scenario, for example, if the MLS was like La Liga Santander or the Premier League, right? if MLS had that type of level, then okay, I believe, right, that of course, man, in that case you can get away with it, bro, right? Choosing most of the players from that league because, you know, that's one of the top leagues, right? But it's not the case. It's not the case, man. But okay, man, once I've said, you know, that harsh truth, let's have a look at the highlights real quick, man. But trust me, man. Man, I know what they're trying to do, bro. It's like a conspiracy, man. Trust me, bro. With the national team. That's what I believe it is, eh? That's what I believe. And let's see, man, if we can get this out of the way. Okay. So, very quick, man, let's have a look at this. But, you know, this friendly doesn't tell me anything, man. I couldn't care less about this friendly, man. Look at that mistake, bro, from the midfielder, bro. Look at that mistake, bro, from the midfielder.
Balogun first to get there. He's got support from Christian Pulisic. It's rolled through. Pulisic back to the back of Balogun. The block coming in first to save. And Zendejas with a header straight into the Osako. Combination here. Balogun gets onto that first chance. And Christian Pulisic just slide into this area. Great strength. Also return it to Balogun. And you wonder if he's going to take that first time.
First chance for Japan. Now we good save by Matt Freeze.
Green at least rises up to just make it difficult for
a play that increases his stock even more. Give us more reasons to believe he's the number one. Great cross by Zendejas, man. For me, the takeaway right here in this goal is Zendejas, man. Zendejas, Arsene. I've said in the past, I believe Arsene is a useful player. He's one of the few players from the MLS that should be in this team or can be in this team. Look at this, bro. Great move, man. Not many can do that, bro. Not many can do that. Take on a defender like that, bro, and get past him and provide a good cross. Great finish by Zendejas, man, but still, you know, not enough to earn him a spot in this team, bro. Maybe if most of our best players are injured, man, but that's not the case right now. Trust me, man. Arsene can be utilized, bro. He can be utilized. But you need a coach who knows what he's doing, man. Because, you know, I would start Jedi, and then, depending on certain scenarios, I could sub in Arsene I could sub him in. Because offensively, he's useful.
Competitions domestically, and you know, those are the moments that Pochettino and his staff have been looking at.
Look at that mistake, bro. I'm not gonna blame Chris Richards. This is on Pochettino, man, because he's messing with his head, bro. We know Richards can do way better than that. But look at that, man. Japan didn't take advantage of it, man. But I mean, who is that, bro? Jura Ito. Who the hell is that, man? I've never heard about that guy, bro.
Really poor giveaway.
I'm telling you, man, maybe this is not even a B team. Maybe it's a C team, bro.
Ito will take it. Swung in towards the 6-yard box and out of play for a goal kick. As the halftime whistle does go here at lowered up Confield in Columbus.
That was a boring first half, man. Thankfully, I didn't watch this game, bro. Seems like a snooze fest, even though it finished 2-0.
Monaco, the former Liverpool man, he's now a teammate of Balogun's.
Look at that, bro. That's a bad pass, bro. That pass versus a good opposition could be easily intercepted, bro. Taking all the whole way and go for the opponent, man. Trust me. Very slow pass to open up the ball.
It's rolled through for Christian Pulisic. Pulisic drives it across goal. Save coming off the legs of Osako and out of play for a throw. Yeah, he was going to look at that chance.
Look at that, bro. Look at that ball. If Japan had the correct players in here, that could easily be intercepted, man. Trust me.
Does well to play that wide, knowing Pulisic will be able to make this overlapping run, and Arsene just hesitates long enough to draw an extra defender. Lead this 17th ranked Japan side by a goal to nil. Balogun down the left side. It's up here by Pulisic, who is away into the box. It's an opportunity.
Good play by Pulisic, but we know that a lot of times, bro, his final product is not there, man. Once again, he shows that, bro.
Lukaku, he made it himself.
I swear, bro, he has such a weak foot, bro.
Here's the ball played through towards Balogun. It's a chance for Balogun.
Let me see that one more time. That's Pulisic.
Here's the ball played
Okay.
through towards Balogun. It's a chance for
Good
Balogun.
assist, good finish.
It's 2-0. Balogun with the goal.
Okay.
Margins
I have no
2023.
doubts that Pulisic and Balogun is going to be a great combination.
Has had those injury problems. But a fully fit
Should I keep
Balogun.
watching this, man? Because maybe, you know, this video could be taken down. Oh my goodness, bro. Woo!
Rattling the crossbar
Okay.
there for Ogawa. You can't hit a ball any better than this.
So,
And you just watch as he comes up.
I'm going to risk it and I'm going to keep watching this video. But it might have to be cut off halfway.
Now rolled on. Dest in space here on
Serginho?
the side of the box. It's Serginho Dest with a chance. Back for Lukaku.
That was a bad pass also. That could have easily been intercepted against better players.
Del Torre. And now McGlynn. What a save.
Weak finish. Good save by the keeper.
I think he took a deflection on the way through from McGlynn's shot.
You might be thinking, why are you so critical, man? Because I know these guys can do way better, man.
Is Downs right for Dest on the far side. He's got
And they're not
plenty
playing
of
against a
room
strong
to
Japan
steer
team.
as he runs at Sugawara.
Japan is
Back
way
it
better
comes
than
to
this. Ooh. Good chance by McGlynn. Eh? I believe, you see, McGlynn should be playing in front of Roldan. I haven't seen anything by Roldan in these highlights. And I believe he played the 90 minutes, right?
I mean, it's almost the same.
But then I know some of you guys, right? I guess maybe not the, you know, White Senior Nation members, right? The W Nation. Maybe that, you know, the occasional viewer, right? That clicks on my videos, right? And watches it. But then, you know, like the previous video that I uploaded, man, you're going to start defending Roldan, right? Saying that he's a good player and whatever, man. But okay, you know, man. Everyone has their opinion, man. We don't have to see eye to eye, man. I believe both Roldans are trash. But okay, man. You know, you only watch MLS and you believe that he's a great player because he plays good in that league. Then okay, man. I watch La Liga Santander, and not because of that. I think Ceballos is a great player, you know, and he plays for Madrid. But okay.
Support coming. This is Luna towards McGlynn. Dest. Downs. Luna.
Ooh, that's great. Damn it, bro. Damien Downs. That was a great play, man. This is probably the best play I've seen in this game, man. This is what I want to see, man. This type of combination, bro, between our teammates. This type of chemistry.
I mean, it's almost the same sequence where Dest tried to set up Del Torre and just overhit it and ended up.
Okay, I tracked back too much. Okay, here we go.
This is Luna towards McGlynn. Dest. Downs. Luna.
And they didn't produce a play like this until the 85th minute, bro. This is what I want to see, bro. And Pochettino, so have our guys playing like this, combining like this, bro. But you know, this is something that we couldn't see with Berhalter, right? Because that guy has no ball knowledge. But with Pochettino, we should be seeing more plays like this, bro. Because Pochettino is, in theory, right, a great manager. And Downs, man, you gotta finish that, bro.
What a move from the US.
If you wanna make a case for you to be in the national team, you gotta finish that, bro. Or if you wanna make things difficult for Pochettino, right? You can give him a headache when it comes to, you know, selecting the striker. Good chance by Des. Des is, you know, Des is so far ahead of Freeman, man. Trust me, bro. It is crazy, bro. The difference between them two, man. I haven't seen nothing by Freeman. And I've already told you guys in the past, man. Freeman, man, he gives me the icks, man, when I see him advance and progress with the ball, bro. Offensively, man, I don't like him, bro. That's a whole different story, man. Whole different story, man. But okay, man, that's it, bro. You know, me, I'm not impressed, and I'm not gonna let this trick me, okay? Because trust me, this game is just to give you false hope and to trick you, man. Trust me, man. Be careful about this, you hear me? Take this victory with a grain of salt, man.